Think about the one product category every Indian buys. Nobody discusses and absolutely nobody thinks about investing in. It's innerwear. In 1994, a small Indian company signed a deal. They weren't inventing a new technology, they weren't disrupting an industry. They simply got the exclusive license to manufacture and sell a globally recognized innerwear brand in India. Exclusively. Stay tuned, we'll reveal the name at the end. If you had looked at this company 15 years ago, you would have seen a stock under 500 rupees. Today, it has touched over 34,000 rupees. No acquisitions, no pivots, no AI-driven reinvention. Just one product distributed better every single year. While retail investors were chasing the next big thing in tech or pharma, this company was screaming its success to 3 specific numbers. If you knew where to look, the signal was hiding in plain sight.
Look at this table. This isn't just accounting. It's like a blueprint for a monopoly. First, operating margins. This tells us what percentage of revenue is left after paying for the variable cost of productions, raw materials like cotton, labor, and electricity, but before taxes and interest. Even when cotton prices spiked globally, this company held their margins at a resilient 20%. That's pricing power, the ability to tell the market what the product costs, not the other way around. Then, return on equity. Calculated as net income by shareholders' equity, it measures how much profit a company generates with the money shareholders have invested. Most successful firms settle for 18% or 20%. But this company has consistently lived in the 40% range. That is pure efficiency. They squeeze more profit out every rupee than almost anyone else on the exchange. And they did all of this with zero long-term debt. Loans and financial obligations that are due beyond 1 year. They didn't just build this empire on the bank's money, they built it on their own cash flow. While others were paying interest, this company was paying investors. But why these numbers were hidden in the plain sight? Most investors focus on revenue growth, like how much is selling, but revenue can be bought by spending too much on ads or taking on debt.
These 3 numbers together in a consumer business are extraordinarily rare. They were visible every single quarter. Most people saw vests and socks. Smart investors saw a compounding machine. Here is the lesson most people miss. Pricing power in an unglamorous category is often more durable than pricing power in tech. Why? Because when a tech company raises prices, you switch apps. When a pharma company raises prices, a generic competitor steps in. But when the brand of your basic essentials, something you buy out of habit and trust, raises prices by 5%, you don't even notice. A sustained ROE above 40% over a decade means the company isn't just growing, it's generating so much cash that it literally doesn't know what to do with it all. That is the engine of wealth creation. The best performing consumer stock of the last 15 years sells a product you buy but never think about. In year 1, the numbers told the story, the margins were there, the efficiency was there, the brand loyalty was there. Most people waited for the headlines. The wealthy just watched the numbers. The globally recognized brand we spoke about is Jockey. Can you guess the company name it is listed under on the stock market? Tell us in the comments. Follow Share.Market and subscribe to Invest with Share.Market for more such information.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.